Hey, today we're going to talk all about how to get door hangers to actually convert in 2026 and why door hangers should be a part of your marketing strategy. This is just one piece for us, but it's one crucial piece that really does a lot for our company, and that's why we're always sharing our success we have with door hangers and talk about the upside, how we track it, all these little pieces, and that is exactly what we're going over today. So first and foremost, let's get right into this. Why door hangers, how they still actually work in the day and age. It's 2026, there's AI assistants, there's the tech this and pay-per-click that, all these different web things. Does this really actually still work? Yes, it does. And why is because it doesn't just go in, everybody is going into that tech lane, and I believe that you have to. But other things, like it's very, very hard. And actually you can do this in multiple ways. So it's not very, very hard, but doing it in multiple ways is even more effective. If you go into a neighborhood and work, you could really target down any kind of pay-per-click or some kind of meta ad, but this is another layer. You're in that company physically working and you're producing work. Your trucks are labeled, and then you go out and do door hangers in that neighborhood. And if you're there doing a project where you're there for weeks or days or even a day, they see the door hangers, they see the yard sign there, they see the trucks that were there, and then they see the beautiful project. And so they're really good for growing density and spreading your name in areas that you're already at, because people have seen the trucks, people have seen the work. And then if you have good Google reviews and you've got all the other pieces in place, they see other ads. It's one more button push, one more little show up and, oh man, there's that name again. And it takes so many times of seeing so-and-so's company, so-and-so's company, so-and-so's company does landscaping before someone actually converts and decides to call you. It's all about staying top of mind, and door hangers do this, and they are extremely good for targeting a neighborhood. You're working in this neighborhood, you do tons of work, you get referrals all the time, like you keep doing more and more houses, then you put out door hangers, and you do that. And a piece where people make a big mistake is they go out and do door hangers once. I would do a neighborhood over and over and over and over. You're still going to get more and more results each time you do it, getting more and more leads from that area. It's that continuously trying to stay top of mind, having more yard signs out at the new projects and properties you do, having more door hangers go out, not every day, but once a week, once every couple weeks, once a month. Some kind of cadence where it's not just showing up once and never doing it again. Even like paper marketing, it's proven that you don't just do once, you do it consistently for some amount of time, right? And that's what gets you success in that. Same with door hangers. Now, the copy that converts is something that you can do so much research on, but the main pieces I can give you are straight and to the point. You don't want a million services listed on there. You want the brand, very, very poppy and loud, and you want maybe those one or two big services that you're pushing with us. A lot of time we say lighting and design install on ours, and then a clear call to action of why they're wanting to do service with you. I love social proof on this as well, showing some of your Google reviews or saying 5 stars out of 1,000 reviews, 5 stars out of 500, 5 stars out of 100, or whatever the number is. And when you tie that together without making it super, super complex, and when I say complex, it's not so much, there can be a lot of copy on it, but the complexity comes in when people are like, I'm gonna bullet point and list every service that we've ever offered or thought about offering. That is like, it's just does not hit. You'd be better to do a door hanger of landscape lighting and design and then do one down the road of pavers and retaining walls. Don't list landscape design, pavers, retaining walls, sod, Like every once in a while there'll be like a small service listing on the back of ours, but sometimes I just see people inundate with like, I think the mindset is, I want to put every service we offer, so hopefully when they see it, they can see one that they want right now. Versus I'm going to hyper target what's most likely to hit and what's the best selling service we offer right now. So the copy that converts is something that they cleanly can, one, see what you offer and not a million things to select from, and two, see the clear call to action. Hey, I'm going to apply here. I'm going to hit this QR code. I'm going to do X, Y, Z, so they know immediately how to get a quote from you and get started in service. Like so often people don't think of putting all the ways that people can get a hold of you, putting a QR, putting a phone number, putting the website, doing all of this so it's right in front of them to be able to take the next step. And now the next piece of that, the next step is when they take that step is tracking that actual ROI. What is the return on the investment? What does that look like? And the best way to track that is going to be, one, automatically through whatever quote form is linked to that, which is usually going to be with a QR code. And then secondly, asking them when they talk to you, how did they hear about you, right? When they get a hold of you, when they apply and submit for an estimate, or they call, because a lot of times they just see the phone number and they call. How did you hear about us? That's when, hey, I had a door hanger, I had a flyer left, and then you mark that down and track that in your system so you can more effectively use and or realize where those door hangers are working the best in the future. And this is a piece that tracking this is very, very important. Tracking your marketing overall is very, very important. It's not just for your door hangers. And finally, people want to know, like, when do we stop? When is enough on door hangers? Well, I can tell you right now, if we're slow or just when we're trying to build any kind of density in an area to get more, like say we bring on a new area, we're trying to break into a new area, we never stop. We stop when people we'll do it so much in a neighborhood where somebody will be like, hey, I don't want to quit putting this on my door, but we continuously keep reblanking the area because you have to think. People are moving out, people are moving in. So often these don't even get looked at, they just get thrown away. And you think it feels like a lot because you've done it once a month for 6 months. 5 of those, no one ever even looked at because it was in with the rest. They ripped it off the door hanger with the other 5 and threw it away. But that is another reason I think these work better is when they're on a door and they're done effectively and you get a bunch out. It is a numbers game. The more you get out, the better the results will be. It doesn't fall in with the rest of the mail like every door direct to just get thrown away. And that's why I think you have so much better success with doing door hangers. But back to the numbers game. We've done mopeds, we've done every tool to try to get us to get out more. And we realized that the closer you can get to having people hitting 100 plus an hour, the more success you have because it starts allowing you to have 5,000 or 500, 700 done a day, which then easily is going to start getting you some returns on that. Where if someone just goes and puts 50 out here, 50 out there, it's just not enough numbers to make a big enough return fast enough. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you take action on this and know it still works. When you think about your marketing, it is a piece. You could go work in a neighborhood. You can do yard signs. You can have wrapped trucks. You can do door hangers. You could hyper target that on something like Meadow or other ads where people are going to see your name. You obviously want a website that ranks well in all the areas you work. And then when you start sewing all the pieces together and you put the puzzle together, you get more and more and more momentum as it all starts locking in and doing its desired results. So I hope that helps you. Don't give up on door hangers in 2026. They're still as valid as they were in 25 and 24 and 23 and 22 and 21. They're still going to get you results. Don't just settle with one piece of copy. Keep honing it in, keep looking at new versions. And we'd let a door hanger get really, really stale. And now we're revamping that and going to the next version, just like we're revamping our websites. It's always a new version. It's always redoing and rebuilding and looking at what's best for this year. Don't ever let things get stale because before long, they just stop doing what they did in the beginning. Just because it was good here and it got you here doesn't mean it'll get you there. The same philosophy applies to everything you do in business. So I hope that helps you. Go out there, get your walking shoes on, get a moped, get a bicycle, get a hoverboard, get as many door hangers out there as you can, and you will get some work. It's going to pay dividends. You just have to stay consistent.